Hello and welcome back. Today is Thursday, March 27th. I have your three best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. Beautiful sports day. Chef's kiss of a sports day. Happy opening day. I'm a Cubs fan, rocking my little Cubs little swag outfit. I couldn't really wear this little jumpsuit. How about that? Beautiful sports day ahead of us. Happy opening day. College basketball returns with the best round of basketball, Sweet 16. I'm going to be taking majority of underdogs in college basketball here today. I'm going to be riding the BYU little hype train, maybe that over in that game, but a lot of fun matchups here today. 8-game NBA slate here for us overall. Interesting one to say the least. This is definitely one where they're like, hey, we know it's MLB opening day. We know there's college basketball back. Let's just throw these matchups out here, just like last week. Just throw some bad ones overall. 8-game slate, only one primetime game. It's the battle of former number one overall picks. It's Orlando versus Dallas, but those two teams are not the most fun to watch on TV overall. 219 over-under, Orlando 7-point favorite at home. Battle of number one picks. This game means a lot for the Mavericks. They're the 11th seed. They're battling for that 10th play-in spot. And Orlando, they're in that. I think they're in this 8th seed right now, trying to stay into that play-in matchup overall. That game kind of stinks overall. 4 of the 8 games are a 10-point spread or higher, so an interesting day of games to say the least. Indiana-Washington. Indiana's on a back-to-back. Indiana's 11-point favorite. This game means a lot to the Pacers since they're in the 4th playoff seeding. They're trying to hold off the Bucks, who are right behind them overall, but this game means nothing for the Wizards here overall. Spurs versus Cleveland. No Evan Mobley in that matchup. That's my only insight to that game. Cleveland doesn't really need this game. They're solidified as the top option overall. And Spurs, they're just tanking to tank. This could be fun. It's going to be a better game than I think the 13-point spread because the Spurs always play scrappy, but this game kind of doesn't mean much for both teams overall. First game that means something, Atlanta versus Miami. This is a future NBA play-in. I think they played in last year's NBA play-in, but future NBA play-in this year. The Atlanta Hawks are the 7th seed. The Miami Heat are the 10th seed. Massive game for playoff seeding. It's one of the closest spreads of the day. Miami's a 1-point favorite, 227 over-under. Best game on the slate. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Bulls fan. Lakers versus Bulls. Always exciting when LeBron James is in town, going to the place that Jordan built. That game's fun. They're making up for last week's incredible game. Lakers are on a back-to-back. That game is massive. Chicago is in that play-in spot. Lakers are in that 5th seed, trying to go up in the playoff stand. They're in the 5th seed, trying to go up in the playoff standings and not fall back down. This game means a lot for both teams overall. Memphis, OKC, the highest over-under on the slate. OKC 10-point favorite. This game doesn't really mean much. OKC's weirdly enough on pace for 70 wins. I thought that was crazy when I was when they said that yesterday. They're on pace for 70 wins. That's impressive, and I feel like they're getting no respect at all. 70 wins is no slouch. In Memphis, they're in the 4th seed, trying to hold off the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets right behind them. And I think they could possibly pass Houston, but there's not that many games remaining for Memphis to climb that much higher on the standings. Speaking of the Rockets, they play the Jazz, 12-point favorites here on the road. They're in the 2nd seed. That's crazy to say that the Houston Rockets are the 2nd seed. That one feels more like a disrespectful, like everyone wants to play the Houston Rockets at bet round 1. Portland versus Sacramento. This is a massive game for the Kings. It's crazy to watch Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan do the same thing that they did on the Bulls. I think Portland's a way more exciting and fun team than the Kings, but Portland, they're kind of a little too far out. A little too far, if you see what I did there. A little too far in the standings, and the Kings need to get right. But 8-game slate here today. Got 3 plays here that I absolutely love. And before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. Yesterday in the NBA, I'm going 3-0 in best bets yesterday. It's been fun overall. Joshua oh my God, man. Derek White, 16-plus points. Finished the game over 16.5. Hopefully you had over 15.5 because he finished the game at 16. I was dumbfounded that he finished at 16 overall. Good shooting game. I think he blew a layup early on, which was like the make or break of his overall. James Harden, for my 3 plays, it was beautiful. Watching 3 plays just smack with ease overall. Halliburton, 18 rebounds, assists, all assists overall. He didn't get a single rebound. The one rebound opportunity that he did have, he got fouled going for the ball, so that didn't count, and then got an assist like a second later to cash this over. Kevin Durant, he balled the fuck out. James Harden, he had an incredible game overall. 3-0 sweep, but I'm not satisfied. Got 3 new plays here today that I absolutely love. Let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be in that meaningful Atlanta Hawks Miami Heat game. 227 over under. Heat 1-point favorite at home. This is a massive game for NBA Eastern Conference seeding. Potential play-in matchup here. And Tyler Herro, I think he has a great opportunity here overall. So give me Tyler Herro. They need a hero, man, and I need you here today as well. So give me Tyler Herro to go over 21.5 points, coming in -120 on DraftKings. He has a great matchup here. These last 7 games, the Atlanta Hawks allow the 9th most points and the 6th most threes to the point guard position here overall. Tyler's only gotten this over 2 for his last 5 overall, averaging 21.2, but that last game he just played, he got 20 points right on the nose. That game was a blowout. Didn't play in the remaining fourth quarter. They didn't need him. This matchup's going to be really good. Both teams are scrapping for that play-in spot overall, and Tyler Herro has had great days against the Atlanta Hawks. Gotten the over 4 for his last 5 against the Hawks overall, averaging 24.2 points per game. With the last 5 games, him scoring 25, 33, 28, 11, and then he had 24 in the most recent matchup here overall. So it's 24 plus points in 4 of the last 5 games overall. He's gone over 6 for his last 7 against the Atlanta Hawks, scoring 24 plus points in 6 of those 7 games. So great consistency against the Atlanta Hawks overall. Last matchup, he did just, like I said, just had 20 in a blowout with that Golden State Warriors. They didn't need him in that matchup overall. I think today they'll be leaning a lot on Tyler Herro, and he has a great matchup. Like I said, 9th most points, 6th most threes to the point guard position these last 7 games. Atlanta Hawks in that 2K hot zone that I like to do. Atlanta Hawks allows the 23rd most straightaway threes, and Tyler Herro takes 44% of his threes from that spot. So he has a nice little 2K hot zone going into this matchup. 59% hit rate on the season overall, averaging 23.4 points per game. And point guards kind of had their day overall against the Atlanta Hawks. Fred VanVleet just had 21 plus points. Brandon Posvitsky had 19. Tyrese Martin 16, and Andrew Nemhart had 15. I have Tyler Herro projected at 24 plus points here, so we get a nice little 2.5 point cushion here overall. Great history against the Hawks. 4 for his last 5, 6 for his last 7 against the Atlanta Hawks overall, scoring 24 plus points in 6 of those games. Great matchup here overall. This game means a lot for both teams, so they'll be leaning on Tyler Herro. Come on, Tyler, don't be a bum for us here today. So give me Tyler Herro to go over 21.5 points, coming at -120 on DraftKings. Jumping into my second play of the day here. Probably the most exciting game on the slate. The Lakers versus the Bulls. 239 over under. Lakers 3-point favorite here on the road. Crazy that they're the 3-point favorite here overall. The Chicago Bulls have been a wagon here overall. Lakers on a back-to-back. Coby White has been white hot. You saw me last year. I wrote his overs for 13 straight games, and we cashed them all. I'm on the wagon. I'm going until the wheels fall off for Coby White. So give me Coby White to score 25 plus points, coming in at -130 on DraftKings. He has gotten this over 2 for his last 2 against the Lakers. He has been crazy hot overall. Last 2 games against the Lakers, he scored 25 plus points and 36 plus points here overall. He has been a man on a mission, getting the over 4 for his last 5 games, averaging 31.6 points per game. He has been crazy overall, and now he has a good matchup. The Lakers allow this 8th most. That was horrible, man. I said nothing but air right there. The Lakers allow the 8th most threes to the shooting guard position, and the Lakers allow the 9th most threes to the shooting guard position these last 15 games. So Coby has a great opportunity here behind the arc, but as we've been watching Coby White these last few games here overall, he doesn't just shoot a lot of threes when he's white hot. He does a great job on driving into the lane, and then against this Lakers team, you can blow by a lot of these players overall. We just watched last night the Pacers just pick on Luka Doncic here overall. Think the Bulls are going to do the exact same thing here overall. He's gotten this over 7 for his last 10, averaging 30.6 points per game, scoring 21 plus points in all of last 10 games overall. So 7 for his last 10, getting the over. 21 plus points and 10 for his last 10 games. Solid baseline here overall for Coby White. He's playing 33 plus minutes in every single game, averaging 21 field goal attempts per game in these last 10 games. So overall steady volume. I think the fewest amount of shots he had in these last 10 games was 16, so still a solid baseline here overall for Coby White. Coming into this matchup with 2 days of rest, so he's well rested, playing a Lakers team who are on a back-to-back. Their legs are going to be a little tired. Coby White with 2 days of rest has gotten the over 3 for his last 5, averaging 23.8 points per game overall. And shooting guards have kind of had their day against the Lakers here overall. Andrew Nembhard last night, 16. Benedict Mathurin last night, 23. They were dominating the Lakers team on the little driving lanes, and I expect Coby White to do the same here tonight. KCP had 9. Coby White, 36-plus points. Gary Trent Jr., 23. Stephon Castle, 23-plus points. Christian Braun, 22. Russell Westbrook was Russell 17 Westbrook. Kevin Porter Jr. had 22. Keon Johnson, our little Keon that could, had 18. And Tyrese Martin had 14-plus points. I have Coby projected at 27-plus points here overall. Lakers, they're going to be a little tired in this matchup. 239 over-under. These two teams are going to be running up and down the court. And I'm not afraid of anyone on this Lakers team to play defense on Coby White. It's just pretty much if I expect Coby White to continue to ride this hot wave of shooting, unless he has a completely horrible night shooting here overall, which I don't expect to happen. 7 for his last 10. The bucket looks huge for him, so give me Coby White to score 25-plus points, coming in -130. On DraftKings, and jump into my third and final play of the day, going to be in the Spurs-Cleveland matchup. When Evan Mobley doesn't play, Jarrett Allen balls the fuck out every single time. So give me Jarrett Allen to score 15-plus points, coming at -113. On FanDuel, this spread is a little scary. I don't really like taking spreads that are this high. Cleveland, 13-point favorite here at home and at home as well. Playing the Spurs here, who don't really have much played for, but Jarrett Allen without Evan Mobley in the lineup has gotten this over 3 for his last 5, averaging 16.4 points per game. He's gotten this over 6 for his last 6 games against the Spurs, averaging 20 points per game. Love that overall. San Antonio Spurs allows the most points to the center position. Then the San Antonio Spurs, these last 15 games, allow the second most points to the center position. So overall, great opportunity here for Evan Mobley, where without Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen with no Evan Mobley, 63% hit rate on the season with no Mobley in the lineup, going over 7 for his last 10 games overall, averaging 18.1 points per game with no Mobley. The only game he played against the Spurs with no Mobley, he had 29-plus points in that matchup here. Overall, only averages 28 minutes when Evan Mobley does play. They rock the staggered minutes, but with no Mobley on the court, Jarrett Allen's time goes up by 5 more minutes. He averages 32 minutes per game without Evan Mobley, so love that. He's going to be on the court way more often this one overall. I have him projected at 17-plus points, and the Spurs have been getting killed by the center position. Usele had 23. Cat had 32. Mitchell Robinson, who just came off of an injury, had 13-plus points. Mo Bamba played the music, Shaq West, 8-plus points. Josef Nurkic, the Charlotte version, had 14. Kessel Edwards had back-to-back 15-plus point games. The Dallas Mavericks center position. Rudy Gobert had 16. And Naz Reid, one of my favorite players in the NBA, had 20-plus points here overall. No Mobley in this matchup here overall. 3 for his last 5. Spurs have struggled against the center position here overall. So give me Jarrett Allen to score 15-plus points, coming in at -113 on FanDuel. And those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. Fun, exciting sports day ahead of us. Let me know down below, what's your favorite play? I will tell you guys, no matter what, if it's baseball, college basketball, or even the NBA here today. I'm thinking about maybe doing baseball plays as the season goes on. More data, because definitely the start of the season is always super rough. But I'm an NBA guy through and through. I always love taking NBA players, probably just because I follow the league way more all the time overall. But 3 plays here today. Jarrett Allen, 15-plus points. Coby White, 25-plus points. And Tyler Herro, we need a hero, over 21.5 points overall. 8-game NBA slate. Let me know down below what's your favorite play in the NBA. While you're down there, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. Let's continue this massive run. I'm not satisfied. We've had back-to-back kind of iffy weeks. We need to solidify a great week here with the momentum going into the playoffs here overall. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one. Cubs are going to win it all. Cubs are going to win it all. The Cubs are World Series champs. All right, see you guys.